Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Villagers and Heroes tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on us peeling back a couple of layers of Villagers and Heroes to take a look at some of the skills, whether it be adventure class skills or the crafting skills and quests and other things relevant to your progression within Villagers and Heroes. And this is just to give you an idea of where they're located, the keys to use, and some of the fun that's concealed within this beautiful game. Okay, let's start with pressing the C key. This is just continuing on, by the way, from the last episode of where I'd got to Constable Duggan. We will carry on with the quest once I've familiarised you with some of the keys. So pressing the C key brings up your character window showing your equipment slots for your adventuring. Over here, your stats, and the two main stats to me, of course, is my health and spirit, and all the other little details. That's not really the one though that I'm interested in showing you, although your equipment will be important as we progress. Next we go to talents. Talents is the skills that you can slot into your quick bars. Some are activated and some are passive. So for this one, Ice Affinity is a passive skill, meaning that by putting a point into this, it will boost all of my ice spell damage, which, as you know, I want to specialise in ice, so Ice Affinity is my way to go. You've also got Spirit Orb, which is my activated skill, which is slotted in 1. In 2, I've got Molten Sunder, which is not my specialisation, but it's just an additional spell for me to cast at the moment. You see, as we progress, alright, the main thing about enjoying this game and any adventure game with a casting class, okay, the way to get the maximum enjoyment from any casting class is to work out the most efficient means of attack with which spell uses the least amount of mana to kill the quickest, and that's what I'm hoping to show you with my wizard as we progress. Anyway, so there's all of the different skills that you can get. For each class they will obviously be different, so if you're a priest or a hunter, you're going to have different skills, I'm presuming. I've only played the wizards. I did try the hunter, but the wizard is my favourite. Okay, moving on to the skills. Here's where, if you want to find out what level you are excuse me, sorry, not only does it tell you here, so you can see 1, so level 1, or you can press the C key if you're interested to see how far you are into the level. And there you can see it tells you I need 2,500 experience and I've got 1,170. So it shows you graphically with the green bar. Down here it shows you the crafting skills, which we've not got to yet, but trust me when I tell you, this is a ton of fun. And believe it or not, uniquely to Villagers and Heroes is, as we start off doing the quests for the crafters, it will boost our adventuring level, and it's absolutely fantastic the way it works, and I'm going to show you that. Over here are the tools. I mentioned it in episode 1, but I didn't want to go too deeply into the menus. So this is where your tools are. Now you will see that we upgrade these tools as we go along. This is one set of tools that we're going to be upgrading. Here is another set of tools that we will be upgrading. Do not worry if this all sounds overwhelming. It's okay, this is just a quick overview. I will in depth in further episodes fully explain each of these and what their uses are. But just quickly to say that these are for harvesting in the different gathering professions. Each one will boost, make it slightly quicker, and enable you to find more of the resource. It tells you that anyway, but you can get better versions of these which will go in the other slots. and this one decreases by 2 less seconds, this one will decrease by 3 seconds, and this one by 4 seconds. So as you can see, this is the most common and abundant. Every day that you log in, you can get equipped with another 200 of these, of each type, and I'll be showing you how. Moving on, okay, just a quick overview of that. Okay, next to the did I actually, yeah, down here actually, sorry, under talents, where your talents are, something else to quickly mention. Not only does it show all of the talents and skills from your items, because remember that's where I'm getting my fireball from, is from my staff that I'm using. Okay, so down here shows you all of the skills and talents from your items that you have. Over here though, if we click rebirth, this is something excellent as well. I've seen this once before, this kind of thing, in another game, which I won't mention because I might do it in the future. But over here you can see that when you level up, when you get to level 30 for example, you can reset your character. Now all of the quests and all of the bounties will be permanently gone, so you can do them again. But you start with 5 talent points and your XP is boosted. So this is a way of building a really powerful character, and I think that is also fantastic. Anyway, that's what I wanted to mention. Moving back to bio. Okay, with the bio over here you've got your biography, but over here you've got the type of stance that you can show to everybody that you meet in the world as like an emote. Now I'm going to go with, of course, heroic. So there we go, I'm standing all heroic, and if you look at my character, that is his pose to the world. So there we go, go through, have a bit of fun, choose your pose. Some of them are quite funny. Anyway, right, so that's going through all of that. Next, if we press the V key, it brings up achievements. There are all different types of achievements, and this game actually rewards you. There's a point, a purpose to the achievements. It's not just fluff about saying, oh, you've got this title, you can be now called Lord Pineapple or whatever. This actually rewards you. So as you can see here, I collected a plant, so now I'm going to get some money. It either rewards you with money or items. Why doesn't every game do that with achievements? For years now I've seen achievements just reward with titles or other fluff which don't actually help you in the game. So that's something I absolutely love about villagers and heroes. So once you've done the achievement, click claim, you see it flashes up here. And so I've got another one, create a character, so I'll claim that as well. So there we go, that's the 2 first achievements that I got with this character. So that is fantastic, and you'll see we'll be getting a ton of achievements. Okay, next is the quests. So over here, I mentioned it in the last episode, is the quest bar, tracking bar. So if you hover over it, it tells you about your quests. You can also press the J key to bring up the quest book, which will show you your quests, and then if you left click you'll see the quest. You can also just left click on one of these in the tracker and it will bring that same window up. In here now you've got the bounties. In every zone that you go into there will be bosses, and this again is absolutely fantastic and complete and utter fun. What you do is you go around in each zone. As you travel through each zone, providing it's near your level, you go kill the bosses. You are not only rewarded with a nice chunk of XP which will help you level quickly, but and also gives you these coins which you can buy gathering resources with. You know, that will speed up and help your gathering. You get money, but you also get this magnificence, which is bounty power. Now as you go through killing the boss mobs, the bounties, this will slowly increment, and what this does is puts a huge bonus. Well, to start with, if you only kill one bounty boss, only kill one of these bosses, you probably won't see a difference yet. When you kill 2, it won't see a difference, but after you've killed about 5 to 10, you'll start to see it gives an amazing bonus to your gathering skills. So totally and utterly worth doing the bounty system, and it's reset every 24 hours, so you can redo it. Oh, I can't praise the bounty system enough. It is just total fun, just like the quests and just like the crafting. Right, okay, that's enough of that. I'll explain more as it becomes relevant, and there is a ton of stuff for me to explain. Anyway, continuing on with the quest, because I want to get out of this start area. So we got to come over here and talk to Geordie.
Many folks will stop calling us crazy now.
Okay, I'm just going to go through this so we can get out of here quick. Okay, so the quest just updated. We can check here to see what it wanted us to do now. So now I've got to kill 3 summer spiders, which I believe are up here. Okay, here they are. Now, talking about casters and mana efficiency, this is a great spell, this Spirit Orb, but it uses a chunk of my precious mana. You see that? Look how much that used. Whilst being a good skill, notice these as well, these essences that drop. They can boost your damage and they can boost your armour. They are absolutely fantastic to have before you do a bounty boss. But the trouble is they lie on the ground. Now when you kill items, just like gathering, they will sit on the ground, and eventually what will happen, let's pick up the pelt, eventually what will happen is it will start to blink, and it will get faster and faster, the blinking, before it disappears. So basically you've got only so long to pick up these items, but they do last a fair while before they disappear. I'm guessing 2 to 3 minutes before they disappear. Let's keep that one there just so you can see. Okay, so down here is where you can see the essence I just got. It doesn't last that long, but enough to take out a monster. Okay, I didn't want to pick that up, but never mind. So I've got to kill 3 of these spiders. Each time you kill a monster, you'll notice you either get some money or you get some crafting items, money, and weapons or armour. It's all good, my friends. Okay, let's test out this one. Fireball. Refreshes 6 seconds. Now I'm going to stick with my Spirit Orb. You'll notice it only has a 3 second. It's just a shame that it uses so much mana. There we go. That should be enough now to complete this quest. So if we check. Okay, now I need to click on this chest and take this out. Okay, that's it. So that's that first little bit done. Let's go back down to Geordie. You'll notice in all the start areas, none of the creatures will attack you. By selecting a creature, whether it be humanoid or monster, going over the creature's health bar will tell you down here attack profile, and it says won't attack, threat normal, and its level and its health. Gives you all the details you want. But it also gives you a lot more. Do you see down the bottom it tells you very, very vulnerable to swords, arrows, fire, ice and maces. So it's telling you all the best things to use to kill it. And it also tells you underneath that the items it can drop. So it makes life a lot easier for if you want to go farming for a load of materials for crafting. This is just so well done, villagers and heroes. Anyway, let's pick Geordie. Right. So, okay, now it's saying we're going to have to go to Hugo. Okay, let's check the quest. Find Hugo, and here we go. So Hugo's just over here.
The pain is unbearable. I'm in agony.
Okay, let's move this along. Okay, let's see now what we have to do. Oh, he's got upset. Right, return to Constable Duggan. Let's see if we've managed to get out of this little area.
Oh, blimey.
Okay, now what you need to do is talk to this shadowy character.
Listen all. I bring a message from my master, one who has lived among you for years. The time of peace and revelry has come to an end. The shadow years are once again upon you. Your precious Clementine has at best. She now dwells in a place of darkness, and she will remain there until my master's demands are met.
This has such a beautiful lore and storyline, really does. If you play this, I strongly recommend you read all of the text with all of the NPCs you talk to in the questing. It's a really great story.
The riddle of Stockholm is to be released from California prison. There must also be a relighting of the torches of Malaki in the Valley of Oblivion, a signal to the beasts of the world that the Shadows have returned. Clementine was only the beginning. No one is safe. Until you comply, the residents of Summer's Hollow will vanish one by one. My master bids you make haste and leaves you an aim to fear and tremble. The malicious miscreant.
And there we are. Wasn't that cool? Right, let's talk back with Constable Duggan. Just love the way it does that. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Yeah, right. He took the job as constable because he didn't want to do any work. I like it. Well, that's a really optimistic view. Yeah, it means he's quit. He's running like a coward. There you go. Right, so there we are. That's that first little initial locked area done. And like I say, strongly recommend you actually bother to read the quest text. The only reason I'm speeding through it in whilst doing recording is because, you know, it wastes too much time to record them all. But with the other character I'm playing, you can be sure that I am following all of the lore and the quest.
Tell me it isn't so.
Nice, so I'll get a nice boost to my run speed. Yay, there we go. And it's going to last for 1 hour, so that is pretty darn cool. Right, let's carry on with the next one, which is talking to the mayor.
It's shameful, that's what it is.
This is also a very nice potion as well. Your attacks with extra 10% damage. So let's claim that. Oh, going to level. And another talent point. Wow, check out that XP. Okay, yes, so the T key is how you can spend your talent points, takes you to the talents screen. And of course, Ice Affinity is done. Next I will do my let's see, I can't remember if there's one for mana regeneration. That's really what I want next. Yeah, spirit charm. The thing is though, I want passive, as if this is activated. It's activated, so let's improve my spirit in that case. I'll do that one in a bit. Okay, so there, we spent our talent point. Right, now, the first thing that's going to be important to you, as well as doing quests, will be where do you sell and where do you bank? Because if we look in the pocket, at the moment we've got just a few items. But because there are so many things that you can gather and be given through quest rewards, it's important that I show you them two things. So first of all, if we come down here to this little market square, you will see it says we're looking for one of the traders. Okay, this one should do, where it says pelts. If you click there, there's a sell option. Anything that you have that you can sell, gems or weapons, armour, will appear then in the list and you can sell it. And also gathered resources. It doesn't appear that the pelts are something that you can sell now. They've made lots and lots of changes and improvements. But as you get items, so you come down here to this little area, that's where you can sell. But for those of you like me that like doing crafting and want to be able to have lots of stuff, then you're going to need a house. So the houses, I believe, are down here in the south. Yep, there's the vault. That's the important thing. So let's go down here to the south of this Summer's Hollow. Okay, right, first of all, here's something important that you need to do every day when you play. That's talk to these cog distributors. Talk to each one and claim the item that they're offering you. It doesn't cost anything, but this is how we boost in skills. This is how you get the items that will go in these slots. And trust me when I tell you, you will need them, otherwise gathering is slower. So you just walk around and talk to each of them. There's about 4 or 5, I think.
Oh, you're rather tall.
Oh, so there's 4. There you go, you get them 4. Then what you can do, if I bring up the skills, okay, watch what happens. What we'll do is I'll use these. So you click this use icon down here, click on that, it then appears into the resource that you've been given. And each one will help a different trade skill. Click again on this to get rid of that hand. Okay, now what you can do is slot these into their relevant positions over here. Just drag and drop them in. Do you see? And that is how you can save on your precious space. That is something else I intend to do in this series. Show you how you can conserve your space so you don't keep running out. So there you are. Go every day to these cog people and claim your materials. They will help you when we get to gathering. Invaluable that you do that. Right, okay, so that's that. Over here we have the vault. This is where you store all of your stuff. So again, showing you on the map, down here in the southeast, you will see that the vault is just mixed in with these bunch of icons down here. There you go, see? Now, if you left click, that brings up your vault. So you've got on the left here, and you've got your trunk. Actually, no, that's a shared trunk. I treated myself to a shared area because I thought, well, there's the skills I want to show, like augmentation. I need to give my character some items so they can demonstrate that. So hopefully I'll get time to show you this. Now the one I wanted, it was ice javelin. Okay, this will make sense in a moment. For now, what you can do is press the left shift key and left click, and it will then move stuff between your pocket and the vault to your pocket. Just press the left shift key and left click, and that's how you can quickly move items back and forth. Right, okay. Excuse me, sorry. And I'll take that item out. Okay, so here's the vault. But what I want to show you is a means for even more storage. Trust me when I tell you I'll have a ton of storage, and providing you follow my tips on how to conserve your space, it will never really be a massive issue for you. The only thing I would recommend is to get the shared vault. That is the only thing I would say is really important to, no, not essential. I mean, I played to level 15 on my other wizard before I decided to treat myself, but it's a way of you being able to create 2 other characters that you can use as storage mules. Okay, now what I want to show you next is the house, or the village area. I've got to try and remember where it was though. Let's see if I can remember before my time runs out. There is so much I want to show, but so little time to do it in, especially when, bear with me while I just have a quick roam around to see. It might be that I need to gain some levels before it will introduce that, although I was quite sure that it would let me do it straight away. Oh, there we go, that's where it is. So over here you'll see it says my village. There you go, so village portal. Villages are very important. Wow. Okay, that's what someone else's loot. So over here we will talk to these 2 people. Did Jane?
No one will ever aid me.
Ah, this is to give me a quest with the bees. I will just say okay for that for now, because I'm not actually going to do that quest yet. Donald is the person I want us to talk to.
It's the champion! It's the champion!
Right, okay, villages are so crucial and important to you. So let's track the quest. We're going to get a good chunk of XP and some money, but villages are fantastic. Let's show you about the villages. See, I'm just trying to show you the most important things. Any way you can get extra storage is definitely very important, and this is a way you can get extra storage. Now there's 2 types of villages. There's the public villages where anyone can roam in and join, and then there's the guild villages where you can join an actual guild, where they'd be more inclined to work together because it would be friends that have adventured together. I'm going to start with a public village, and I'm going to start with Arrowheart, simply because that's where my other character is. Excuse me, sorry, my throat seems to be playing up. So right, it's free, it don't cost you anything, so select a public village or a guild, depending on what way you want to go. I'm going to go with this, so select one of the villages on the left here, and then go to this village. Really, the reason I'm showing you all these different things is because I want to dismiss any notions you might have of thinking that this is a simple game with hardly any content. This game has a ton of content and it's all fun. Okay, so here it's telling us here you can own a home, grow a garden and raise animals, and that's all I will be showing you. Okay, so it's telling us we can select a sign and buy the home. Let's continue. Okay, so let's finish that quest first of all, because it will give us a nice load of experience when we talk to Dareen.
Oh, golly!
Okay, so I'll let you go over all of that. I'll actually show you, shall I? Excuse me, sorry, my throat is definitely playing up. Okay, so in your villages, let's show you a map. In your villages, when you join... Oh, time goes so quickly in this game. Right, okay, I will leave the village for the next episode. That is not a cop-out, I can assure you. What I will just quickly show you is how to buy a house, because it will give you a ton more storage. Okay, so there's my other character's house. Let's see if I can get a house nearby. So what you've got to do, walk around the map and you're looking for this, a little signpost, for sale. So left click on it, move into this house. Rent for this house will be 10 silver every 2 weeks. Well, we'll have plenty of money by then, so yes. There is our house. How cool is that? Now, you can buy better houses, which basically is just the appearance, and it will give you a perk depending on the house. How cool is that? At the moment I have no money and I haven't even unlocked half these others. The only one I can go with at this moment in time is the rustic house. But my friends, that will change soon enough. In fact, I'm not going to change to that because it seems to have put me on a default one. Okay, how do you access the extra storage? See the icon there of the chest? Left click on your house. You now have access to your house locker, which is accessible from any bank in any of the maps. You also have access to the bank vault, and you have access to, if you purchase the shared vault, which I did. The shared vault are these two, and I treated myself like I say to that. So you have, for those of you just starting out, you've got your bank vault and your house vault. Once you've got your house, you then have plenty of space to keep you busy for now. Providing you organise and don't waste space, you will have plenty of space. If you do want to use 2 other characters as mules though, you'd have to get that shared space. That's it, sorry for going over. In the next episode I will cover this beautiful, beautiful village and all the fantastic things that you can do in it. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Goodbye.